All right, now we're back. Why? Hello, everybody. All right. Hi. Hello. Hello. Welcome back. Hi, Luna. Heyo. I like that. Heyo. Crystal sent me a text from work this morning, a little bit ago, uh, and it said hi. And then, like on my phone, it gave me this option with this like really big pink hi and like a sunflower type thing on it as the dot for the eye. And I thought that was fucking adorable. So I was like, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that's what I'm sending. So yeah. So how happy are you, Luna, that Velvet liked your drawing of Velvet? I wish I could have got a reaction of it, but you were not allowed to film them or get audio of them. What up, Leo? How you doing? Thank you. Well, see, even if you got bullied at school, you can't like fuck those kids, man. Especially since you the voice actor for a cool ass character from Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel saw and liked the fact that you drew a thick velvet. Yeah. Kids are always going to be kids and bully and be a dick. So, you know, I, I'm sorry on behalf of those kids or on yeah, for you. Hello, Crystal. You know what though? It's perfect. Your velvet though is awesome. Like Crystal likes it. I liked it. Hell, Lily Cooper liked it. I did not show it to Viv, but you know, she was. I feel. I still feel bad for her, honestly, for this weekend or for the level up weekend because they had her running ragged. It seemed like. Thank you. You want to see this? This is even cooler to me though. Matt, how you doing? Hell yeah, Demon Slayer is awesome. We hope to get this signed by Doug Bradley and Pinface. Close enough. Close enough. Layers and layers and layers and layers. Me too, man. Me too. I don't know what that says. Palo. Is that French? Um, yeah, I'm a huge fan, and we're gonna get to meet Doug Bradley at a convention in well next month now. Shit, July. Well, no, 2 months. 2 months from now, July. Still 2 months away. I got my months mixed up. Sorry, but yeah, in July we're going to Mad Monster in Arizona, and he's gonna be there. The Chatterer, Butterball, and I think one other person from the Pinhead or the Hellraiser movie is gonna be there. So, got to get some stuff up ready for that convention because it's going to be the first convention of the year we're selling at. So I know it's late in the year, but this is the start of the conventions for us to go to, starting to go to, I think. That was the whole plan with this channel anyway, is to get back into going to conventions. So nice, 26 days. We went last year and it was great. We got to meet Kane Hodder and Robert England, CJ was it CJ Graham something? I don't know. He was the Jason and Jason versus Freddy. Got to meet him. Adrian King from the uh, Friday the 13th. She was the first final girl from Friday the 13th. She was there. Brad Dorff was there, but we didn't meet him. He's the voice of Chucky. We didn't go see him though. We got our picture with Freddy Krueger and did a little quick, hey, that's him right there, kind of thing because we didn't realize that you needed VIP passes for him. They did not advertise that he was going to be off limits to the plebeians, So we didn't get to get his signature like we wanted to, but we did get our picture with him and our meet and greet kind of thing real quick. And I gave him a picture of my paintings, or two paintings of him, Freddy Krueger, and then him from V. If you've ever watched that one. The original V way back in the day. So, Ken Kersington, that's it. Yeah, Robert Englund is awesome. What up, Lightbulb? How you doing? Yeah, Brad Dorff. Well, I mean, he's been around for a long time too, doing it. And then his daughter Fiona Dwarf does it. She's the voice of whatever the fuck the kid doll. I don't know what the lore on the kid, what Chucky's kid's name is. I know it's like there's some weirdness with that one, but I think she voices that character because she was at the convention too that we went to last year. And then later on this year, we're going to one that's going to have some people from but that one's going to be here in Vegas, Days of the Dead. And that one's going to have like some Day of the Dead people and some other stuff, other kind of cool people there. So hopefully we have fun at that one. We went to it in beginning of the year and got to meet Ted Raimi. Oh, Crystal, if you're listening, I don't remember what day Mad Monster is, but if it is around the same time as Evil Dead Burn comes out, we're gonna have to watch Evil Dead Burns. By the way, I saw a trailer, quick teaser trailer that just says it's coming out July 10th, and I'm like, oh shit! Evil Dead Burn looks amazing. By the way, I just saw a trailer for it earlier, and yeah, that shit looks awesome. Oh shit! It comes out the day of. I want to animation. I have no idea on animation. So yeah. Yep. You're in what for like I don't know, there's like how many years of that show out? our book or manga and stuff. So good luck with that. That's why I won't read One Piece. But yeah, the same day that Evil Dead Burn comes out is the same day we're at Mad Monster. Yeah, it comes out on the 10th, Crystal. But we saw I saw a trailer for it, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing. So, yeah. Why are you licking my butt, weird dog? You weird dog. Ziggy is sitting in the chair behind me, taking up most of the chair like normal. So, I don't know what I need to do here yet. I feel like I'm missing. There's some depth that I'm missing on him. And actually, I think all of this is going away. I don't like these chains. Yeah, I don't like these chains right now, so we're gonna fix that. I have a different idea that I'm gonna do on the background. This chain's staying though. This chain right here is going to stay. I think that'll work. I love how Poscas will cover up some stuff so easily sometimes, and then other shit you're like, nope, I'm not. It won't even touch it. Like it just is like, no, we're not doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna take this chain out too. Hi, Natalie, how are you? I've not done Leatherface, but I've done Michael Myers, but I did him in spray paint. Yes, Pinhead from Hellraiser. But yeah, here. Those are done in spray paint. There's David and then Michael. What up, Random? How you doing anyway? And then I also have this Freddy. I did Ghostface and Michael on our grill, our old grill up there, but so those are all done in spray paint. And then I'm not quite sure where my cane is right this second. The cane hodder I did, Jason. But then I also have like, where is that, Jason? Aha, here it is. So, and that one's signed by Kane Hodder. So, yeah, I did this one last year, and we got a hit. It's actually, this is one of my first videos on my entire YouTube channel. That and that Freddy that I showed you a minute ago. Those are my two of my like first videos on my entire channel. Because that's about when I got started last year is when we were going to Mad Monster. So I got to meet David Arquette from Scream, and actually, speaking of Scream, I did a painting of him, a little painting of him as from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So, because that's my first memory of David Arquette is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and not like Friends or Scream or anything like that, or even the Ready to Rumble movie, wrestling movie. I like that movie though; that's pretty good. But yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So it might take. Actually, yeah, I did Kane, half face Jason. And one of the cool things is when I showed Kane the picture, Kane Hodder the picture, uh, he thanked me for getting his eye right. Because he does not, everybody says, or I can't remember what he said. He told me that everybody fucks up the eye color. Everybody fucks up his eye color. So I made sure I got it right. I did. I did watch Angel. I liked. Well, I'm talking about Buffy the Vampire movie, like the old one. And then I did watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer up until like they killed her off and brought her back, and then there was like 28 Buffys or Slayers. But I did like Angel. I like David Borealis though, or whatever his name is, the actor who played Angel. I really like his, or I like him. Hell, I watched him in Bones too. I agree. Angel was better. I'll agree with that wholeheartedly. Angel was better. Well, I think Angel was better because it didn't have to rely on the teenage angst as much as what Buffy kind of had to do. You know, that's too bright. No, oh shit, it's the wrong color. What color was this? It's the only problem with doing shit the day before is like I have all my markers and stuff out, but there we go. Okay. Yeah, I liked Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I liked Angel better, though. I'll agree with that. Uh, they did the show. Their show was just better. Angel was just better done. Uh, I've not watched Fringe. So you know the do you like any type of books, Matt? Like specifically like fantasy sci-fi stuff. Jeff or no, James but it's Jim Butcher. Wait, Jim Butcher. Harry Dresden. The Harry Dresden Files. Anyway, if you get those on Audible, Spike is the voice, the narrator for the Harry Dresden books. And now I have to meet what's his name? What is the name of the dude that I always blank out on his name. Well, it'd be easier to do Spike. James Marsters. Anyway, he's the voice of Harry Dresden in the Harry Dresden file books. And now I can't like not. Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome in that role as that character. So two thumbs way up there for it. Well, then you might like Harry Dresden. So Harry Dresden's based in Chicago, like in today's time. It's modern day Chicago, our Chicago. The only difference is supernatural stuff has always existed, but humanity as a whole just kind of like ignores it. And then Harry is an actively practicing wizard, private detective in Chicago. Mostly he does like lost and found stuff. Like if you lose a wedding ring, you pay him so much money, he finds it with magic. Sometimes he does like investigative work and stuff like that. And then he helps the cops out. And like the first book, this he gets called in and somebody's chest exploded out of their body, like their heart exploded or was ripped out of their body, and he has to like solve the crime of that while dodging a warden of the White Council, which the White Council is the White Council of Wizards. It's the governing body of wizarding magic, And you find out like Harry killed somebody when he was like 16, 17, so he's under this like punishment by death if he fucks up. And he's got a probation officer named Morgan, and like Morgan's a dick throughout like 10 books. But it's a really good series. Like it's well written, well done. I enjoy the shit out of the series. His new book should be coming out pretty soon, and he'll be wrapping up that series pretty soon. Jim Butcher will be wrapping it up pretty soon, I think, because he said something about he's only got like 23 books total to do in the whole story. So it's getting close to being done now. But it's a different take on like the wizarding worlds of stuff. And also Harry Dresden fights like, you know, everybody in America, humanity would fight in a fight. Dirty. So, and he's a good guy, but he does some questionably bad shit. So it's a really good story. Definitely recommend. And then Jim Butcher's also got another book series that I like a lot, Furies of Cauldron, and he made a bet with like Reddit users that he could write a book series based on any like dumb idea, and they picked Pokemon and the Roman Empire and something else, and he had to write a book series based on those ideas, and he did. And it's called the Furies of Cauldron, and that's a pretty good book series too. It's kind of like Pokemon mixed with the Roman Empire, like I said, and it's kind of neat that way. And thank you for joining my book talk today while I'm talking about horror movies or character or stuff. So. Yes, Jim Butcher is the author. He's got the Harry Dresden Files. He's got the Furies of Cauldron. I think he's got a couple other little novellas that he's done on different characters, and then like he's got some side novellas of the Harry Dresden books that are pretty good. Like one of them is he literally goes out and helps out Bigfoot up in like the Oregon Catskills mountains and stuff, or Oregon mountains, or Washington State mountains, or the Ozarks, or some shit. And he befriends Bigfoot and a tribe of Bigfoot people and the local like Native Americans that know about the Bigfoots, but kind of protect them because they're all friendly. And then Bigfoot has a son who's like half human, half Bigfoot, and a rebellious asshole teenager. So Dresden has to help him out with that one time and stuff like that. So it's really cool, weird books. And then his take on magic and like how magic evolves throughout the years and centuries, and different figures change into different things is really cool. The mythology that he builds in the book series is really good. So one of my favorite book series is overall, just in general. So for sure. Now I got to figure out what I'm doing on this painting. Oh yeah, that's what. Well, I hope you definitely enjoy the book series because, like I said, it's one of my favorite. Then I'm a big fan of like I love the, what the fuck is it? Damn it. Wheel of Time series too. I know Amazon tried to make that a show, and they shouldn't have. But they have billions of dollars and not a lot of sense, apparently. I'm not saying I'd do better, but I could do better. It's fucking. Welcome, Fairy, and anytime. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Damn it. Oh, look at that chain appearing from the darkness. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. I know how I'm going to do it, but I got to wait to do it in a minute. So, all right, coffee. Finish this coffee. Bolding black lines is what I'm going to have on this to make the white pop better. Yep. So this puzzle box, Matt, if you're still here, uh, I did this. It was 15 hours of work because I made this side and this side to match, that side and that side to kind of match, this side and this side. And then, yeah, like I said, I hope to get this signed by Doug Bradley come next in July. That's the goal. If I don't do anything else for Mad Monster, that's probably my big goal is to get Doug Bradley to sign that. I don't care so much if he signs this one. I would love that, but that is fucking 15 hours of my life. I don't know why these little kids are always screaming outside. No matter what time of day, they're out there. So have you guys watched Pinhead or Hellraiser, the movie? If so, did it terrify you? Uh, what are your thoughts on the movie? Also, weird question. So they were going to do a movie years ago after Jason versus Freddy, where Pinhead was like the what was he? He was going to be like the referee of a fight between a bunch of movie monsters. Was a plan that I had read that they wanted to do, but they couldn't get all the rights and stuff. So, you know, I don't know if anybody in the horror universe could actually beat Pinhead or not. What do you guys think? Because that's the question I'd always had is like Ash versus Evil Dead. Ash is crazy. If you watch Ash versus Jason versus Freddy or know anything about that, the reason that Freddy uses Jason is Jason's a deadite, which Ash fights anyway, but Freddy can't scare Jason or Ash in his dreams because Ash is psychotic. And then they all fight. Ash wins. They all go to hell or whatever. Pinhead shows up. What would Pinhead do? And do you think that Ash Williams from fucking Evil Dead could unlock the box? Because I do not. I don't think that. Well, I do actually think that Ash could unlock the box. I think he would do it in like some idiot savant way, kind of thing, and just be like, "Oh, look, I got it. I opened it up, guys." That's my thought anyway. I'm probably wrong, but also I don't know. what Pinhead could give at, well, he would give him Jacksonville, Florida. Never mind. We know now. Ash's weakness is Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville, Florida is Ash's weakness. Or that, I know Pinhead couldn't like really tempt Ash very much. At least I don't think he would be able to because, well, I mean, well, yeah, he could. He could tempt Ash, but or if fucking Pinhead would be showed up, just show up and be like, "Nah, man, Ash, you've been through too much, dude. We're done. We're gonna give you a nice vacation, Jacksonville, Florida, like you've always wanted, and tuck you in, buddy. Good night." But Evil Dead Burn again. Back to Evil Dead Burn. I don't know why I went. I'm all the way back on that now. The little bit of the trailer I saw for that is I don't know what is going on. I don't know who is a Deadite and not a Deadite in that. I don't know anything. All I know is the main character girl that's in the trailer is freaking the fuck out, and everything going on around her, I would understand why. I understand wholeheartedly why. I'd be like noping the fuck out too. Also, here's a weird question for you guys. How long do you think you could survive in one of your favorite horror movies? Like, you're not actually going to die, but like, say it was a video game horror movie adaptation, like a VR video game that you could play. How long do you think you could survive in one of your favorite horror movies if it were turned into a game? Yes, I'll see you at noon. Oh, yes, he would definitely open the box in some stupid way. Yeah, I'll see you at noon, Crystal. Good luck at your meeting. Yeah, he'd definitely, Ash would definitely open the box in some fucking special way. Like, he'd just be sitting there, like, twiddling it around in his hand, and then it'd be like, click, open. Like, but I didn't, but no. Not again. Yeah, that deep black is helping out a lot over there. I like it. I don't know who all is in here right now, but uh, feel free to say hi. What's your favorite horror movie? Not like we're playing, the Scream kind of favorite horror movie. I'm just curious what your favorite horror movie might be. I have so many favorite horror type stuff, so like I'm really bad when it comes to answering that question every time. Like, what's your favorite horror movie? All of them, most of them, a lot of them. I like even the cheesy ones. And I've already made up my mind. One of the guests that's going to be at Mad Monster is Warwick Davis, if anybody knows who that is. And if you do, bonus points for you because you're old enough to know. Um, but he's going to be there, and I think I might do something with him and the guy from Troll together in a piece of some art. That, or I'm going to do Willow. Willow! Willow! I don't know yet. Willow's from my childhood, so it might be Willow. Have you ever seen the movie Willow? Val Kilmer's in that movie. If you guys know who Val Kilmer is. I always don't know the age of my audience half the time. Some of you guys are really young, some of you guys are a little older. Some of you guys surprised me by being younger, but having cool family members that like have made you watch some cool shit. So I don't know. We had a conversation about Flight of the Navigator here one day, and I was very shocked when that one was known. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, nobody's liking this stream. That's not cool. God, I don't like that guy, man. Dude, on my YouTube, when I was looking at something for just a second, there's a dude here in Las Vegas who does like why you should come to Vegas or why you should, not shop at this store or go to this thing in Las Vegas or whatever. And like when I first moved to Las Vegas, I was very, I was happy I found his channel. Um, like, because, he gave you cool things to do, check out. Like, if you're a Vegas local, you get this for free. If you're, traveling at this and this day, these things are happening. You should check it out, blah, 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 right? But then, like, me and Crystal were out one night, just kind of wandering around Las Vegas, doing the touristy kind of stuff, ourselves. And we saw him at the ATM at one of the casinos. So we walk up, we're like, hey, man, love your content, blah, blah, blah. And he was kind of a dick afterwards. So after that, we're like, man, we're not watching his shit no more. So he pops up still every now and then. And I think I did unfollow and unsubscribe to him because, like, meeting him in person, he was a dick. That's not cool. They say never meet your heroes or some shit, whatever. Uh, but that dude's definitely not one of my heroes. It's a guy that we were like, oh, cool, we know that dude from YouTube. That'd be neat to talk to him or say hi. It was not. Does that ever happen to you guys where you've met some kind of celebrity or important person that you were like excited, maybe excited as hell to go meet or see, and then you met them and you're like, oh, that was not cool at all. Like, I wish I would have saved my time, saved the money, um, whatever the case may be on that. Like, I got to meet Bruce Campbell, for example, and like, don't get me wrong, meeting Bruce Campbell was a highlight of my day. But he was kind of a weird asshole when I met him. So, yeah. Well, not a weird asshole. He was very much Ash and not, well, he was Bruce Campbell, but, he was Ash Bruce Campbell that I met. And, oh, I still don't, to this day, know how to interpret that interaction with him. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Do it again in a heartbeat. But also, I was not, I was not ready. Yeah, I was definitely not ready to meet him. Um, at least in the capacity that I did meet him, because he was very much Ash, snarky, smartass Ash, and that's what I met. So yay for me, which is fine, but like also it's just one of those things where like, oh, I was not expecting him to be that level anyway. I guess I don't know. Nobody's in here, so I'm just talking to myself right now. They say don't make anything with dead air in it, but hey, it'd be cool if people were watching this. I guess it's Pinhead, man. I think the last time I painted Pinhead, it wasn't very well received as well. So, who knows? Maybe he's kind of an outdated villain at this point. Well, not villain. He's not even a villain. Pinhead's not a villain. Pinhead's like divine justice, in my opinion. Not holy, not angelic, but a definite divinity of justice. If you ever watched the concept of the movies, the new Hellraiser was pretty good. The one from 20 whatever the fuck it was, that they had the chick Pinhead. She was all right. She was better than the other Pinheads that they have had that are not Doug Bradley. She was very, very good. But I did not care for how they did her version. Like she didn't have the same gravity or menace as this Pinhead, or as Pinhead should, in my opinion. Like, Pinhead should be something that commands every bit of attention, period. And she just did not pull it off as well, or the way that they filmed it, or wrote her, or whatever. I don't know. I didn't feel the same like presence from that version of her, or her version of Pinhead. So, but this version of Pinhead, but that's Doug Bradley for you, though, man. That dude's like, he was like a stage actor too. So like one of the things that they did for Pinhead was they put him on this cart thing and they made him stand on it, and then they like pulled it across the room so it looked like he was gliding effortlessly like across the room in that long like leathery stuff that he's wearing. And that's creepy. That's creepy because I also added like some height. It also added like height to him. But yeah, such a good movie though. It's a great concept. You get punished for being curious, you know. It's like Pandora's box too. So tedious. Hello, Needlehead, Pinhead. Oh, that's fine. How you doing, hon? And thank you, Sonny, for bread thumbs. I appreciate that, I guess. Yeah, welcome. Sorry, I was down looking or focusing on this, just talking to myself, because it's been kind of a slow stream today, a little. So far, anyway. It's Taserface from Guardians of the Galaxy. That's who I'm drawing right now. All right, everybody dipped out again. It's gonna be one of those days, I think, or this character's. It's the character. Bread. What is bread? Oh, I almost died. That was too big of a drink of coffee. Shit. Yeah, almost Almost just choked on some coffee, sorry. Oh, yeah, let me show you the puzzle box real quick for anybody looking. Custom made by me. And if you like Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers. I might be painting Luigi later today, by the way, to go with the Mario that I did recently. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the like and the hearts and stuff. So, if you guys have any questions or anything, please ask. All right. Nobody's got questions. I don't have answers. I'm not Radio Shack. Well, I am more like Radio Shack than Radio Shack has ever been before me. And again, you guys don't know who Radio Shack is, probably, in some of your cases. Well, you might, because it might be this thing that young Sheldon talked about, but oh crap. Why? Why? Been doing so good, except not to do that. Yes. Hi, former DIA agent. How are you? What about this? How do you like that? Oh, she's here. Open the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? The puzzle box? This took me about 15 hours to do this. So I hand drew everything. So this side and this side were done. This side and this side were done together. This side and this side were done together. And then I glued it all together, painted it. Oh, I painted it first, and then like I added the texturing on the sides of little chain beads and stuff like that, so it's got some like texture to it. It took me 15 hours or so to do that, so yeah, a lot of fun. Pain in my ass, but a lot of fun. And then another puzzle box, but more safe. All right, I'm starting to really like this one now, so I was not as happy with this one this morning when Crystal was asking me about it, but I'm much more happy with it now than what I had been. I was not liking this one as much, but let me let that dry. Well, thank you, Niche. How are you? I'm good. It's coming along, isn't it? I started adding in these dark black the bolting out these black lines and stuff, and it's making it really like the white pop a lot better. So, come on, just let me get there. I'll fix it later. Pinhead. Oh, fucking damn it. Sorry. I just remembered the song that I was singing yesterday about this. It was to the fish heads thing that I don't know where that came from either, right offhand, but it's pinhead, pinhead, bunch of pins in your head. Pinhead, pinhead, look at how many pins. Some weird shit like that, so. And then Crystal was singing yesterday, a lovely bunch of pins you've got, or some weird shit like that too. So I apologize for the earworm if that affects you. Yeah. Yeah, this darker outline like this is making this fucking pop a whole lot better. Oh, we watched Free Guy last night. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that one. I've watched it before, but Crystal watched it for the first time last night. And it's such a good fucking weird, funny movie. What time is it? It is 10:50. So, all right, I got a little bit of plenty of time. You know, I'm about to start thinking about moving over to something different. If this is slowing down, I wish I could do like this on multiple streams at the same time to help out, you know, get people watching or interested, but like TikTok, if I could, I mean, I know I can do live on TikTok, or I used to be able to do live on TikTok. I think I could just set it back up, but I don't like TikTok. It's one of those ones that's just like, I don't ever know if it's going to be okay to use it today or tomorrow or the next day or what. And they keep doing shit to piss people off on TikTok, so. I know people that make good money off of just being on TikTok live all day, but like, you got to get people to donate, talk to you, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Fucking, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the idea of that though, so. I don't know. I saw some different people that were on like Twitch streaming doing artwork. Would that be a better platform? Maybe. I don't know. Hello, Moon. Hell yeah. 6 more to go, right? 6 more seasons for that, I think. I think there's only 8, right? I don't know. I don't know how many seasons there are for fucking My Hero Academia. I think I just saw like the 8th one just came out, right? You're 2 seasons ahead of me. So, this wasn't a show that I could gauge my interest very well when I tried it. And then some of the fan base kind of killed it for me. I know one woman in particular, I can tell you, at Con in 2016, 18, somewhere around there. Yeah, I think there's 8. I think there's 8 seasons anyway, but I don't really, like I said, I don't know. I only like kind of some of the, I like the art style, but I don't like the story. I mean, I like the story and the concept of like, never give up, never surrender, never quit following your dreams and all that kind of stuff. But like the rest of it's just not for me. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Uh, yeah, nice and deeply meaningful. Okay. Yeah, there's not many people in here, Moonfrog. Today and yesterday for this character has not been a success on my part. So, um, yeah, not a lot of not a lot of love for the Pinhead, you know. You did see the Bakuga, right, Mooncat? Hello, Lisa. How are you? Hell yeah, that's awesome. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hell yeah, 3-1. That's awesome. Keep that up. Once you get a couple of them, you don't have to. It just builds and builds. Don't worry, I'm your luck. After me, they will come. Well, that'll work. That works. I'll appreciate that, Czar. Bring them in. If Czar comes, they will show. Damn it. So have you guys ever watched Hellraiser or any of these movies? Do you like the Hellraiser movies? Are you big horror fans or no? Um, you know, what are your thoughts? Daisy as in from Mario. Oh yeah, that'll work. Uh, I did see some Made Jaxes this weekend though at the convention. Some people dressed up as Made Jaxes. Tell you what, one of the weirdest ones I saw was our local like whatever Facebook thing group, whatever you want to call it, on around here. They posted a video of a guy. He's not in. I don't know what his cosplay was in, but this poor dude was dressed up as a maid in a maid outfit some reason for some part of his cosplay or for his cosplay and God, he got arrested. Well, he didn't get arrested, but he had got stopped by the cops. And here in Vegas, the big thing cops do almost every time is they put you in handcuffs and put you in front of the vehicle out for everybody and anyone to see. And so somebody had a video of this poor dude getting searched by the cops after he was leaving the convention one night, and or the other day, and I thought that was kind of fucked up, but it's also kind of funny because, well, I was thinking about drawing Luigi after I'm done with Pinhead, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah, damn. Well, sucks for him. I'm sure they let him go or whatever because like I think they may have stopped him because a weapon check, thinking he had like real weapons from his cosplay. Because I don't, like I said, I don't know what his cosplay was. If he was just a maid or just in a maid outfit is all I could tell you. But yeah, the cops stopped him and shit and were fucking with him. So fun for him. I guarantee you they stopped him because of something stupid like jaywalking too. Because like out here in Vegas, people always make fun of jaywalking and stuff like, oh, I can do whatever I want. I can just cross the street. And then the next thing you know, you cross the street and cops got you for fucking jaywalking. You get a ticket. We saw it happen the other day. Crystal and I. Wasn't for jaywalking. It was she was on a scooter and just said fuck it and went across uh, everything. And cop waited for the light to change and then went up and got her off her little scooter. So sucks to be you. And then it's always funny because like you'll go out to Fremont Street or whatever, and you'll watch people cross the street, and they're like, "Oh, I can just do what I want. I'm a pedestrian. I'm safe." The people out here, man, if they're locals, they know they don't have to stop for you. So that means they'll hit you, and then they'll keep driving because at the end of the day, you were wrong for walking out in the street when they had a green light. That's how bad it is out here about some of that stuff, man. Guy I know out here a couple years ago, I guess, he got hit by a car crossing the street without looking because he never played Frogger as a kid. Um, Hell yeah. Toga. Draw toga. Yep, we're gonna do a mashup idea. Mario Brothers and other characters, specifically Disney. Who is Angel Dust? Angel Dust is in like Angel Dust, like the character Angel Dust from Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel. I can't reach. I don't have a. Oh, I don't have a Angel Dust anymore, do I? Anyway, with Lucifer. I know. I was trying to figure out when you said who is Angel Dust, and then what were you talking about for Angel Dust? Take that, depression. Um, but yeah, I realized I don't have an Angel Dust anymore. 5x7. I don't think. I think I gave it away. Maybe. I don't know. Oh well. I did. I did. I don't remember if I gave it away to him or not. Hmm. There's so many layers on this painting. Alrighty. I keep thinking and I keep doing stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. No, I'm not. 'Cause it needs darker. It needs something darker. It needs something lighter. It needs something da 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 da. I keep seeing things, but that's a good thing because I keep adding stuff to it, and it keeps making it pop more and more. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm doing something right. Or I'm fucking it up too badly and I don't even realize it. That's the other option. I have a weird question for everybody that's still in here if you guys want to hear one. Bird. All right. Um, do you guys remember the Magic 3D puzzles where you stared at like a picture that was all jumbled up weirdly, and then like you crossed your eyes and you unfocused and you looked, and then all of a sudden it was like a spaceship flying or some shit? Only reason I ask is I was just thinking about it. I've never once had that work for me. I've never once seen one of those pictures in my life. I've seen them, like, but I've not seen what they make, is what I'm trying to say, rather. Because my brain has never made those work. It's like a puzzle that my brain can't compute. I don't know. Like it doesn't make sense. But then I can look at other shit and be like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing. Like real quick, right? And not check up, think a second thought of it. But when it comes to one of those like magic eye puzzles, I'm like, we're not doing that today, Keith. By the way, you can't. Not now, not ever. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one then. Good, good. It makes me happier. Because, like I said, I've not ever once seen one of those. Not once. Everybody's like, oh, they're so easy. No, they're not. They were so easy, a caveman could do it. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Zoe. Purple. Purple. Come on. You can do it, Red. You got it in you. Uh, oh, that's nice. Purple. That bad, Crystal? Yeah. Well, I mean, on the bright side, it is almost over. You're about halfway over, almost. I guess I'm gonna have to use the right red now. Um, I like this so far. Oh, is it that bad, Crystal? That same shit as yesterday, not knowing or not knowing her damn job. Normal purple. Do all three. Fuck it. Do all three. Shade it up. Highlights, lowlights. Give it depth. Yeah. 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 That's starting to look cool. I like it. What time is it? 11:24. I gotta go here in a few more minutes. Okay, that works. Ah, that sucks. All right, I gotta figure this out. All right, I don't really know what to do with this background now. And that's pissing me off because I keep having ideas for it, and I keep like it keeps falling flat every time I try to execute it. So, yay. Um, that really sucks. You know what? Chain's going away too, because I don't like that either right now. I don't like any of this background. All right. Anyway, on that note, I think. All right, let's do some more of. I don't want a calendar. Not bad, just ick. Your day. Well, what do you think of this so far, Crystal? And I got to figure out this background, but I can't. I can't for the life of me settle on something. Awesome. Oh, that felt good. Oh man, my neck just popped like hell, and that felt good. All right, let's do it this way then. I have an idea. Let's see. I gotta stop though. I cannot do the idea yet. Damn it. Actually, let's see. Hello, Forge. Can you get him? Can you buy him? Anyway, I gotta stop, so see if this will work real quick, like I'm wanting it to. A little bit. Hi again, Zoe. Okay, so I don't hate this so far, but we'll see. All good. Life happens, you know. Does hurt. All right, that kind of cool right now. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to head out for lunch because I got to walk my Ziggy, and I will see you guys later after lunch, and I'll finish up him, and then probably start Luigi maybe. So, and I'll clean up this background, but I've got to get it going. So, see you guys in a bit. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, also go like and share some stuff. Yeah. Bye, guys.